Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. As harvest races toward completion in South America, the crops are just going in. And weather there is a big focus for markets. Last year, the soybean prices rallied here at home into the end of the year due to drought in Brazil. However, this season is starting off much differently. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins us. And Michelle, it looks like the monsoon season has started there in South America.
Yes, it has, Clinton, which is different than a year ago. Now, this fall, the soybean market put in weather premium in September and early October due to drought in South America. However, they're currently receiving some timely rain in key production areas of Brazil, which has planting pace nearly back to normal. And that could help them achieve a record soybean crop this season. Planting progress was lagging in Brazil through mid-October. However, with rain starting to fall the last 2 weeks, AgRural reports Mato Grosso has caught up and is 56% done planting. And Brazil as a whole is at 36% complete, which is ahead of the 33% average. In fact, producers planted nearly 20 million acres of beans last week.
I mean, we were 35% behind last year's pace in Mato Grosso, which is in the center west. But then it's rained for the last couple of weeks, and now they're only about 15% off a year ago, and they're going to get most of this crop planted in the month of October.
In fact, Snodgrass says the weather outlook for the next 30 to 60 days is favorable there.
But at this point, I don't have any major red flags for Brazilian weather going forward, knowing that they've picked up some of the pace on planting, and they're looking at a pretty good start to the rainy season here for the next 45 days or so.
So they would have to have a major weather disaster to derail the prospects for Brazil to raise a record soybean crop, with CONAB projecting Brazil's soybean production at 166 million metric tons.
While they didn't go after such aggressive acreage change this year, I still think that you'd have to hit yields significantly, like by more than 15%, to not have a crop that either matches last year's or is bigger.
He says the only caveat is if it stays overly wet into the first of the new year, it could delay Brazil's soybean harvest and in turn safrinha corn planting. Meanwhile, planting on Brazil's smaller first crop corn has advanced to 52%, 1 point behind last year at this time and in line with average. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.